enough memory
And good.
for the good. Soiled it. So which one of us assholes is opening?
It is your return.
But opening is the intro.
The long-awaited return of 1 week, to be precise, to the date. Actually,
Does that mean you have to redo the intro?
Yes, I know.
Hey, now we can.
You could laugh and I could just not do it.
We can all put in our one fall.
And you can add to the one falls.
well, welcome to this podcast that is scheduled for one fall with yours truly, Synyster.
Yep, he's back. Until he messes up again.
I'm not Brock.
Really?
Let's get that straight. I am
Really?
not Brock.
Prove it, and we'll upgrade you like he's been upgraded.
To what? Dolph Ziggler?
Well, I mean, we all have different personas now.
What did I get upgraded to?
Well, because you loved AJ so much, and then you actually became Dolph Ziggler.
So
Wow!
I loved Roman so much, I became Kevin Owens.
So is Dolph Ziggler really an upgrade?
I think so. He's still with the company. If he leaves the company,
He's
then
still with the company.
If he leaves, then we'll have to find something else for you.
Dolph is...
Fucking lord.
Yikes.
Love Dolph though.
Yeah. You
Hey.
think to show the world.
He had his own sunny days, you know, just like Brett did.
Except he doesn't have a title in his trophy case. At this moment in time.
Yeah, this one.
Or any time in the near future.
You know, sunny days had nothing to do with titles.
Well, it's always sunny in Philly.
No, actually, it's not. It rains a lot, actually.
You're just pessimistic.
No, really, it does.
Pessimistic.
Well, that's Synyster. And you heard in the intro who we are.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
So, boys, I asked a very specific thing to be done.
He did.
Oh, you're kicking it off this way?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you said you're ready, so...
I thought I was going to have a little bit more time.
He literally said, "Are you ready?" And you said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
That's what you said.
I did not say
Zell, you want to start it off?
Want me to start it off?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Instead of going through your entire list, you do one from each show, and then the next person goes one.
Sure, we'll do that.
Alright, so we'll start with Smackdown.
What was that with Smackdown?
That's just the first one on my list. Do you want to start with Raw?
No.
You want to start with Raw?
Why don't we start with Raw, seeing as Raw's the first show of the week?
It's fine, we'll start with Smackdown. We'll start with Smackdown. If he wants to be Smackdown, we'll be Smackdown. So then it's Smackdown based.
We know why he picked SmackDown.
Because it's blue.
It is literally the first one on my list. That is why.
You know what? Instead of doing the 5 and 5, we'll just do where are the NXT guys going.
We'll start with the NXT
The guys that are already there.
Alright.
So
So the first one I wrote down
and we'll all talk about
was Lacey Evans.
Okay, Lacey, where are you? Okay, I have Lacey.
I have Lacey going to Raw.
I have Lacey going to SmackDown.
I have her going to Raw as well. Only because of Vince McMahon's fascination for her.
That is a big part of it for me.
See, Vince does have a fascination with her, but with Fox Sports, she would be a better suit on SmackDown. Because I think SmackDown is slowly going to become Vince's main stage money-making.
I also think Lacey is going to Raw because I feel like SmackDown is getting two big divas. Women.
Yes, women, not divas.
Now you're acting like a diva.
Stop living 6 years ago.
Now you're acting like a diva.
They're women.
Alright, so what's next?
Wait, why don't you say the next person?
You can pick who's next.
You want to do this next? Alright.
Yeah.
So you said Lacey Evans?
Yes.
I'm going to delete her so I don't freaking screw up here. I have EC3 going to Raw.
I also have EC3 going to Raw. You didn't pick.
EC3, that's a tough one. But Raw makes sense.
Because of one specific reasoning. Do you have one specific reason for him?
No, I just feel like because of my other picks, that's where he's going to end up.
He's getting a manager. And it's Drake Maverick.
Oh, God. Is he going to piss himself?
So he's going to 205 Live?
No. So you're next. Who are you picking?
As of right now, they are a tag team.
Alistair and Ricochet?
Alistair and Ricochet.
Where are they going?
I have them both going to SmackDown.
Okay.
I actually have Ricochet going to SmackDown and Alistair going to Raw. I think they're going to split them up.
Really?
Yeah.
I have both of them going to SmackDown, too.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
I would be. They both deserve to be on the good show. The A show.
Wow.
You mean trash Raw? That you admit is trash?
What do you mean? Raw's great.
That you've literally complained, I have to watch 3 hours of garbage!
Raw's great. It's the best show out
Say it
there.
and mean it.
Raw is great.
Put it on your relationship.
Show out there.
Put it on your relationship.
I put it on my relationship that Raw is great sometimes.
Okay, yeah, see, now we're getting specific.
Well, I mean, he can put it on his relationship. It's his opinion. Alright, your turn.
I'm gonna go with Heavy Machinery.
Going where?
SmackDown.
I have him going to Raw.
Raw makes the most sense for them.
Only because Otis is so fascinated with Alexa, and I don't think Alexa is jumping. That's literally it. And I think Raw is going to get a revamp in their tag team division.
I do have Raw getting 2 pretty big tag teams.
Me too.
So that's why I'm pulling Heavy Machinery this way.
See, with the whole Alexa thing too, I don't see her jumping again.
Yeah, I don't see her
Because she jumped.
She's literally jumped each year, so
Yeah.
I don't
think she's
see it
gonna jump
happening.
again. Okay. I have...
There's 2 left on these.
Well, I mean, one is easy. They're both kind of easy. Lars Sullivan is going to Raw.
Yep. Raw. Just
And
makes
then
sense.
The final one is Nikki Cross.
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Fuck me, right?
SmackDown.
No, see, you just fucking skipped me.
It's one left.
I don't care. I was supposed to get Nikki. We're going into... You're fucking up the rotation. Nikki is going to Raw.
Why?
Because, well, if they were going to put her back with Sanity, they already would have.
Okay.
I'm not putting her on SmackDown because I think she's going back with Sanity.
Alright, so, Eric, you can do this next one. Who are the call-ups? And where are they going? 2 for Raw, 2 for SmackDown.
So there's 4 call-ups.
4 total. 2 for Raw, 2 for SmackDown.
Pete Dunne
Going.
to Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
Oh, I'm picking this.
Keep going. I have my shit written down already.
So, and then Candice LeRae,
Going.
SmackDown.
Okay. You can just...
I'll do 2 for now.
Okay. Do you want to go next? Do you want me to go next?
I could do 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown, and then
Okay,
you can
I'll do 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown.
Well, I'll do both my Raws and then both my SmackDowns because
Okay, yeah, just do that.
my SmackDowns are kind of grouped together.
Okay.
I do agree that Pete Dunne is going to Raw.
Okay.
I do also have Candice, but I have her going to Raw
Okay.
because of what I have going to SmackDown.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, I guess we're
Want me
doing
to
2 at
do
a
Raw?
time, I guess. Yeah.
Alright. I'll do both Raw. I have Pete Dunne going to Raw as well, and I have Rhea Ripley going to Raw.
I forgot about Rhea. Ooh. I definitely would have put Rhea going to Raw before Candice. I'm 100% with you on that.
Next. Who you have for
Your other
your
2.
final Raw and your final SmackDown? You can take my Rhea Ripley if you want. What? You don't touch her. She's mine.
I'll put my dirty hands all over her.
I'm sorry, I used to talk how much shit about this woman?
I know! We used to hate her.
That's fine. I used to hate Pete Dunne.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, because you're, yeah, I can see a lot of people hating Pete Dunne.
Because all you saw from him, like, during the whole first UK tournament, reminded me a lot of Baron Corbin's attitude. And then you actually see him outside of that, and he's actually a really cool, nice guy. Corbin's a prick all around, even backstage, and he's just an ass.
But Trips...
darkness, he is the thunder.
Trips actually really likes him a lot.
Yeah,
Who, Pete?
Baron Corbin.
both of them.
I don't know why.
Yeah, and both of them. Trips loves him so.
Yeah, he loves Pete Dunne more than Probably his own kids right now.
I don't know about that.
Pete Dunne, honestly, is probably on the level of Seth when it comes to Triple H and talent.
Oh,
Yeah.
facts. What do you think's happening at WrestleMania next year?
One can hope, but I have Seth versus a heel Roman.
Yeah, we'll see. Is it because Cena finally is turning heel?
No. As much as I would love for him to come back as a doctor, but
Oh, God.
But my other two picks,
Mhm.
one for Raw, one for SmackDown.
Kyrie
4.
is going to SmackDown.
And
Mhm.
the final pick for Raw.
The final pick for Raw is going to be Bianca Belair.
Oh!
Bianca.
Who do you have for your final two for
So,
SmackDown?
for my 2 for SmackDown, it's kind of because of what Paige said on SmackDown this weekend. We'll get to that.
Mhm. They have the same
Paige
thing.
challenged the Iconics, and she said she's going to be bringing a tag team next week for them to face. New to SmackDown Live.
She's supposed to be their manager.
She's supposed to be their manager. And I think it's going to be Kairi Sane and Io Shirai.
Because they can't talk, and Paige would be there for them to talk.
Oh.
See, I've seen a lot of rumors and everything, and EO has not been named. So I think it's going to be another possible tag team from
They could put
NXT.
Kyrie with Asuka.
That's what I think is going to happen.
It's possible.
Japanese Dynasty.
Yeah. Who else do you have?
Kairi and Io.
Oh,
Those two, yeah.
Those are the two.
They
ones.
are being brought in as a tag team, but it's them too. You
Them
know?
too,
They
okay.
aren't a tag team,
So
but
I
they're
have-
being brought in as well.
I have tag teams. 2 tag teams.
Mm-hmm.
So 4.
Okay.
I have the Sky Pirates.
So
there's
yeah.
Io and Kyrie going to SmackDown, and I have Mustache Mountain going to SmackDown.
I didn't think about Mustache Mountain either.
I didn't think about them either.
It's fair.
Because who was at WrestleMania Access? Mustache Mountain. Talking about stuff.
It's fair.
Alright, now it's time for your Raw and SmackDown draft switcheroos. So we're doing one for each.
We'll stick to one show. We'll run through Raw
Okay,
5
so
and then we'll go to the next
SmackDown
show.
or Raw? We start with. You want to do SmackDown?
Well, I mean, if I speak up, it doesn't matter what I say. They're gonna think I'm fucking biased either way.
You want to do Raw? Or you want to start with SmackDown?
I
Why don't
agree.
you save the A show for last?
I agree we should do the one from each show. But you know what? Princess wants to get his
Fine, how about that?
SmackDowns
Okay,
out of
how
the way.
You can do one from Raw, one from SmackDown.
One from Raw, one from
To make this a
SmackDown.
little bit faster.
Okay.
First for Raw.
I'm starting?
Yes, unless you want me to start. I can start.
He's gonna start with SmackDown.
He literally said first for Raw.
Fine, first for SmackDown. Whatever you want to do. I don't
First
care.
I don't care! I just want to know, am I starting?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I have Raw getting the Usos.
Okay.
I have SmackDown getting the Revival.
So I'm going to delete those
Okay.
because I have those two as well. So I'll say
Okay.
something else.
His dream come true is in his near future. He can taste it. It's that close.
SmackDown gets Braun Strowman.
You fucking prick.
Raw gets AJ Styles.
I don't think Braun's going to... For some reason, I just don't think
That's
it's gonna
Joe's
happen.
next.
I think it could happen, but I think that one might have just been a swerve.
I don't think so, especially with Fox. And Braun hasn't done shit for Raw. Nothing. He hasn't even held one belt.
It's
Besides
not-
a belt that he held for one day with Nicholas.
Nicholas is making his comeback, bro.
Oh my god, stop.
All right, go. You're next.
Asshole. So, I have Brock Lesnar going to SmackDown.
Who's going to Raw?
And who's coming to Raw is none other than the United States Champion.
Joe.
You think the titles are swapping again?
Yep.
Oh my god.
So that means, your next one's obviously going to be Finn. So do you want to go next?
I have the Bar heading to Raw as well.
Oh, so they're swapping again?
2 years in a row as opposed to fucking 4.
Yeah, that's true too. And Raw.
And
I
I,
mean,
have
SmackDown.
SmackDown getting Ember Moon.
Oh.
Coming back fresh from injury, I feel like a change of scenery is what she needs.
So I have SmackDown getting Ronda Rousey. Raw getting Asuka.
Interesting. So interesting. But I do have Ronda going over there, but now I can't pick that.
So say Finn.
What?
Considering Finn has to go over there.
With your picks.
Finn doesn't necessarily have to go there.
So Raw's getting both titles?
Finn could lose his title on Monday.
That's true too. Yeah. That's true.
So,
or Joe could lose it to a SmackDown guy.
Mm-hmm. And we have seen
we've seen that
a
before.
superstar get drafted and then redrafted the next night again.
Oh yeah, that's so stupid.
Looking at Triple H.
Looking at John Cena.
Yeah, that was my thought. But no. I have the tag team champions swapping.
Okay, Hardys and
Hawkins and Ryder.
So what do you got?
A dead cat, that's what I have.
Good pick.
I have going to SmackDown, Drew McIntyre. Oh my god, I'm gonna beat that cat's ass. And going to Raw, which was kind of difficult to figure this out. But I do think, since they called so much attention to it, that they are going to split up a tag team. I think Rusev's going to go to Raw.
Oh, okay. So I also had Drew going to SmackDown. I want to delete that. I want to say my final three, considering you've named most of them. My final two for Raw is going to be Rusev and Shinsuke as a tag team, and Naomi. And SmackDown getting Chad Gable and Bobby Roode.
That's only 4.
What do you mean?
We've only gone through twice.
Yeah, because the first predictions he did, that was my exact ones.
Yeah, you took some of my exact ones, so I had to switch it up and pick somebody different.
Well, I'm not going to switch it up. Those are my picks as well.
Yeah, you puta. I have Drew staying on Raw.
Okay. So who do you have leaving Raw?
That's tough. Because it doesn't...
Because, there's only a limited amount.
There is a very limited amount.
He's
Did you
stuck.
work it out?
He's stuck.
Of course he is.
See, if Rusev does come to Raw, does Lana come with him? Or does she stay on SmackDown?
It's up to you.
Are they going to try and separate that again?
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's literally up to you.
No.
So you still have one more to go through, right?
I believe so, but I feel like everything's been picked at this point, so I'm just like, oh god.
Finn's going to SmackDown.
Okay.
Usos.
So
The Usos.
I already said the Usos.
Carmella is coming back to Raw.
Right.
You're breaking her up from Truthy?
Who was your final?
Final.
I'll say a final too, just to make it interesting.
Well, I have a final thing going to Raw.
I'll say a final too, considering I don't have anything else.
I mean, I have nothing else.
Not
Everything's
Raw,
kind of
SmackDown.
everything's been said for me.
Because I can't get that blue title out of my head when AJ revealed it. It's very possible I could see Seth going to SmackDown, and New Day going to Raw.
Nope.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Only because they have that title made. For a reason.
I don't know why it was made. At that point, they should have just unveiled it at WrestleMania.
Well, that's not the Universal title. That's a WWE title. The blue title had the words Universal on it.
Pixar didn't happen.
AJ held the blue title and it said Universal Champion.
I didn't look that close at it. I saw the blue and I was like, no.
There was someone
I just put
who
it
was
away.
sitting up front. They took a picture of it.
Last picks.
Oh, you mean when he was holding up the picture of that title when Debra, I can't English today.
Before the Elimination Chamber, there was a live event. And AJ told the crowd at the live event, he was like, we need to get rid of that belt and bring back a new fresh belt. Like a brand new belt.
Yeah,
and he brought out a
that was
blue
the one I
strap belt.
screenshotted and sent to you.
Mm-hmm. And then I looked more into it about people that were actually at the live show taking pictures of it. And it literally said Universal on it.
I think going to Raw is Daniel Bryan.
That's a good pick. With Rowan?
I think they're going to separate them.
Okay.
And I think moving back to SmackDown was going to be Bray.
See, we don't know where Bray's at because his puppet thing came on both shows.
Because he was last on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Sammy. Because he was last on Raw, I'm assuming they were on Raw.
Same thing with Sammy, too.
But Kevin Owens
Sammy's
was
been
on
on both shows. But Kevin is now, like, he's kind of official on... Well, they still call him a free agent.
Because the way Kevin did it, he said the big man so I can come back to whatever show I want.
And he chose SmackDown. Unless he gets drafted back to Raw.
Yeah. That's just how I'm looking at it.
I have a returning tag team. Now that somebody has been cleared. Breezango. Returning on SmackDown.
Oh, it's so sad what's happened to them. It's so sad.
I would want Tyler Breeze going to SmackDown.
I would love for Tyler Breeze to go back to being a singles competitor.
Yes. And have Fandango go back to his NXT roots.
Johnny Curtis.
That was pretty good.
And
you only picked one team. Big Breezango jumping. Who's the other team going? Oh, other person going to Raw.
I said I only had one more team.
Oh. It's cool. So I think we get an advantage. So you said Brock?
Ronda.
You know it's gonna happen, right? So, like, you are prepared for this.
I do think Braun
I
is
still don't think it's going to end up happening that way.
I do think...
Until you're upset. And
Until it happens.
Next
Until it
week on
happens.
this podcast, you're going to be like, ah!
I'm just going to phone Eric to quit.
And you know that they're almost set and ready to make that deal go through to make SmackDown 3 hours now. It's happening, bro.
So sad.
Have fun with those Ronda promos every week.
So sad. Profound sadness, my friends. Profound.
And Brock Lesnar is your champion.
Yeah, it'll be what it'll be. If it happens, I'll be prepared for it. I'll just be sad about it.
You know who you sound like?
The highlight will be 205 Live. At least it's good wrestling.
Did you watch 205?
I did.
It was pretty good.
It was. They had a really good rematch.
Where does Buddy Murphy go?
I mean, based off some spoilers, I was going to put him on one of those, but because I saw some NXT spoilers, I was like, they might be pulling him back.
We will see.
I think... I seen those spoilers too. I think it's potential he might be going back to...
Or they could send him to UK.
And it's not spoilers, because, I mean, him challenging Velvet Team was on this week's NXT. It was one of those backstage things.
But you know what? Yeah, because Tyler Breeze challenged for the UK title.
But Tyler Breeze was a surprise. The UK... The North American?
Was it North American?
Yeah, him and Ricochet.
Yeah. There was also a guy who is a staple on NXT that was in NXT UK. And he's having a rivalry in NXT UK right now.
Cassius. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton going on.
There's a shit ton going on. We can figure it out. But I believe we do have actual shows to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. They should have just taken the week off.
They
Honestly,
didn't.
everyone's
I thought
injured.
they did.
They should not even, like...
AJ's injured.
There's a bunch of
AJ,
people in
Big E, Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Big E needs to stop doing fucking splits.
Sasha's on a leave of absence.
Cranky ass.
That's probably why they dropped the titles.
No.
No. When she found out she was dropping the titles, she asked for her release right there. At WrestleMania.
Are you kidding me?
No. She asked for her release right there. When she found out that they were dropping titles to the Iconics, she wanted to be done with WWE. Right then and there.
Let her go.
And then, I forget, I don't know who it was, but someone backstage, it wasn't Trips or Vince, it was like, don't think rationally or anything like that, so they gave her, like, time off. So
That was the women's match. Bayley and Alexa.
Now she has, now she has time off.
Good. Like, at this point, if she's gonna ask for a release, let her go. Like, the Iconics, more so Peyton, have deserved something too. Both of them have had multiple title reigns. So, for her to bitch and complain and cry about dropping the titles to a team who hasn't had anything.
If you love a certain brand coming, I wouldn't say let go of Sasha, because you know they're going to pick her right up.
Okay.
And she'll be a virus on that show, too.
She's going to be a virus no matter what. She's like a walking, talking venereal disease.
Speaking of which, there's some news about AEW, too. They're about to
That was a bad transition. I was like... You saw me, right? I was like...
They're about to sign with TNT or TBS, and Ted Turner's all in on it. And I'm like, I wrote this on Facebook. I'm like,
Where have I seen this before?
Sounds very similar. WCW days.
Yeah, I think it's at the end of the month. Them and Warner Brothers are meeting with a bunch of people.
Lord and Saviors, Jesus Christ.
It's not really Warner Brothers, by the way.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, Warner Brothers? What the fuck do they have to do with anything?
You know, they just Warner things.
I would say for them to go to TBS because TNT is just like... It's been done before.
Been there, done that.
Ooh.
You know what? Go to Nickelodeon.
No.
Go to Nick at Night.
Nick at Night.
Go to Nick at Night. No one's done that before.
TV7.
See, what channel I think they should go to?
You gonna say Spike?
FX.
FX would be a good channel for them.
That'd be interesting.
Especially because...
they're allowed to go above what PG is after certain hours. So if they want to do some crazy shit, they could.
Yeah.
That's why it's like FX would be perfect for them. Because they're not gonna hold the PG standards like WWE does.
PG, oh my god.
TNT and TBS will definitely hold them to certain standards.
TNT, TBS, oh my god.
It's a different time now. It's not what it like. You can't just be like, yeah, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna show like asses and blood shed everywhere.
We're gonna do everything, King. Oh my god. Sorry, got my JR going.
Chop him.
And who else? Oh yeah, Dean Ambrose.
Dean.
Getting a massive deal.
Oh,
No
that
word yet
money.
if he signed.
Hold that.
We'll be back after these messages.
When did it stop?
I was about to.
He has a timer going.
Oh.
And we're back.
$6 million a year.
$6 million a year.
Wait, what?
That's what they offered Dean.
They offered Dean $6 million a year. It's a multi.
It's more than Roman and Seth combined.
Facts. That's why I don't understand. Vince is so freaking cheap.
He's also doesn't have the money that Khan has either. Khan is like one of the like most richest
Yeah, he's
people
one of the most richest
the
people on the planet. The Khan family are one of the most richest people on the planet. But Vince is still a billionaire. He makes... he shits money. With his sales, the TV deals, the endorsements, and all this. He has money to pay these guys.
Well, that's the thing too, though. Like John Cena was getting paid by Vince, maybe like I think when I last saw it was like 1.5 million. But with all the shit that John Cena does,
but that's the thing. These
it like skyrockets.
Yeah, but that's the thing. These superstars are going to Hollywood and doing Hollywood films so they can actually make more money because Vince doesn't want to pay them the money.
Well, part of that is too. I don't think they don't want to like. Do I want to stay in wrestling where, you know, I most likely will probably get injured? Or do I just want to like be an actor where my stunts I don't even have to do it? Just find a guy that looks like me.
Batista.
Yeah.
Prime example.
Soon to be Gronk.
Eventually, everyone just goes off to Hollywood. It's easier.
Not everyone.
Yeah, some just can't.
Yeah, some just can't.
Some just direct straight to DVD Marines.
Like Triple H and the Chaperone.
Miz.
Big Show and Knucklehead.
Knucklehead. I actually laughed at that.
I never watched it.
It was pretty interesting. John Cena did a movie called Legendary. That was pretty good.
I remember. I never watched it, but I heard it was actually pretty good.
It was good.
Never heard of it.
It's about a kid trying to be a wrestler. And
yeah.
John Cena was like... Watch it. It's a good story.
Yeah, it's a pretty good story. Give it a chance.
They're actually one of the best wrestling movies is the guy that did... I think the movie's called The Wrestler.
Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
That was
That's
a
so
really
good
movie.
Did you watch Jericho on whatever? I think it was like in between the ropes or something.
I think
He
so.
said, yeah, like Mickey Rourke, like we're actually going to do the match with Mickey Rourke. And then at the Oscars, he like said he was going to fight me at WrestleMania, and they had to pull the plug on that because he said it before it was even like announced or
that
planned.
sucks.
That's why he did the match with Flair, Piper, and Steamboat.
Mm-hmm.
And
Damn,
then
Jericho would have been so much better.
and then Rourke had to come in, but he actually said it was supposed to be Flair, Piper, and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Okay.
Because the condition was they had to be... Oh, what did they have to be? I think he said they had to be Hall of Famers. And then Steamboat just got inducted the night before. He's like, let's use Steamboat. Because he didn't want to use Greg the Hammer because he had the least name pull. And then that's when everyone's like, oh, Steamboat can still fucking go. And then he had his own match with Steamboat the next pay-per-view.
Jesus.
But yeah, you know. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, blow the spot. Mickey Rourke. So.
Might as well be Tobey Maguire.
What Tobey Maguire do?
I actually like Toby. Everyone hates on him. I don't know why. I didn't mind Toby.
I still think he's the best Spider-Man.
Thank you.
The new guy is a close second.
I haven't watched any of the new ones, but from what I have seen from Tom Holland,
He's really good.
he's very entertaining.
I just feel like Tobey Maguire now in that spot would be freaking hilarious.
Oh, facts.
Like him showing up in Civil War. Hey guys.
What are you doing here, Toby?
Toby, go away! We found a new one.
I love Tom Holland. The fact that he improvs a lot of scenes too that are not supposed to go that way. That's honestly what put Tom Holland above Tobey Maguire for me.
Tom Holland.
It's what put him over Tobey Maguire for me. His ability to improv like on command like that and make it work masterfully. Like there's actually a post going around that talks about his audition for Spider-Man. He did it with Chris Evans. And he was like, so it says I flip into the scene. Do you actually want me to flip? And Chris Evans was like, yeah, I want you to fly into the scene, kid. No, I just want you to walk. So he literally just does a standing backflip. And Chris Evans goes, what?
So, Daddy.
What?
Chris Evans. That's right. I said it.
Don't you have Raw to talk about?
So, the Monday Night Raw.
It's not even top 5.
What do you mean he's not even top 5?
For superheroes for me. Just not.
That has nothing to do with being superheroes.
Well, the actors who play the superheroes, he's not top 5.
Excuse you?
What? I said it. He's not top 5.
Who is?
He goes Thor.
Wrong.
Number 1.
Okay, yes.
Number 2 is Star-Lord.
See, me and Shelby were talking.
Thinking though.
No, me and Shelby were talking about this the other day. They have the Chris's are in their own universe.
No, they're separate from each other.
No, they have their own little separate universe.
How dare you?
I'm serious. You got Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Chris Pratt,
Chris Tucker? Chris Rock?
They don't count.
It's because they're black.
No, it has nothing.
They're not superheroes.
And they're not dreamy men.
If Chris Rock was the Black Panther, I'd put Chris Rock.
Listen.
up there.
I ain't getting
He's
$20
so
is $20. When it comes to those Chris's, I would
Chris
do some
Tucker
fucking
is
things.
Black Panther? Killmonger, what the fuck, man?
He'd do some Michael
Oh, you're doing
Jackson.
some crazy shit. I can't do that.
He'd be doing some Michael Jackson shit too.
Well, think about Chris Tucker when Thor's there.
Oh.
Not Thor, fucking Thanos.
Thanos.
How interesting would that be? Man, don't you fucking do it. Don't you snap those fingers. Oh, bite your goddamn nose off.
He'd be like, snap those fingers, boy, I dare you. I double dare you.
Chris
Wait,
Rock
no,
would
don't
be
snap those fingers. Don't do it, don't do it. I was playing, don't do it.
Chris Rock instead would be like, I'd bite your dick off.
And Chris Rock. Like, listen, my dad used to do shit like that all the time. Ask him. Terry, tell him. Terry Crews walks up to popping his pecs.
Fucking.
How about this as Black Panther? Kevin Hart looking up at Thanos. Oh, fuck no!
Y'all got me fucked up in this shit.
Not
I'm
today.
going back to Wakanda.
Fuck
Hey, where the hell's Wakanda?
So, talking about Chris Tucker, actually. Him and Jackie Chan shared a photo together the other day.
Yeah.
Doing this.
4 Horsewomen.
Oh shit, I hope it happens. Love their movies.
I've been waiting for this. Just like I waited for 3 for years.
I always remember in 2 when they did this spoilers on the after the end credits and someone died. Chris Tucker looks at Jackie, he's like, oh, you know he could be in Rush Hour 3.
Damn! He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
And Jackie was like, what?
Gotta love it. You gotta love it.
You do.
Lord. But if you're done talking about your homosexual fantasies...
It has nothing... listen, I ain't gay, but Chris Evans is beautiful. Chris Hemsworth, beautiful.
I didn't say you were gay, I'm just saying the fantasy itself is a homosexual one.
It's not a homosexual one. I'm just stating they are very handsome men. Very chiseled, handsome, strong, burly men.
We're bending you over and you're calling them daddy.
And then you have Jason Momoa on his little planet by himself because nobody's worthy of sharing that planet with Jason Momoa.
That's true.
That's for true.
Jason Momoa's like he's like the god.
No. Wrong.
The god of the seas?
The Chris's are the gods.
Oh my god.
The Chris's are his like...
He's the underling of the gods.
No. The Chris's are like do all of his work for him. Like you want to talk to Aquaman, you gotta get through the Chris's first.
Okay, let's get this straight. The Chris's are the gods of the world. Then you have Jason Momoa, and then you have Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's dead. He died in the movie. Therefore, he's not deserving to be anywhere.
I don't give a fuck. Hugh Jackman?
The child that lived... What was the child's name?
X-23.
X-23 is the new Hugh Jackman.
I don't care.
I fear so much if they ever make an X-23 movie when she's grown up, they're gonna fucking cast Megan Fox.
Please no.
Have you ever seen her in the comics?
No. Does she
Grown
look
up?
like Megan Fox?
She looks pretty grossly like Megan Fox.
Don't ruin it. That's like trying to cast Kristen Stewart.
That's like trying to cast Kristen Stewart. Oh my god.
Have you...
Actually, you know who would do pretty well as the X-person, now that I'm thinking about it? I'm not saying I'm a fan of the movie. I had to watch this movie. But she's actually a decent actor.
X-23.
Yeah.
X-23.
The person I'm seeing is the lead that was in 50 Shades of Grey.
I don't know her. X-23.
She wouldn't be bad to play that character. Better than Megan Fox.
Did you watch 50 Shades of Grey?
I had to.
The missus?
Yeah. I didn't watch the
Boy.
part 2 or part 3. Or
Did you
part
get off
5.
to it?
No, I did not.
See-
It was dumb.
You know who I could see playing her instead, but they've already used her? Was Scarlet Witch. Because Scarlet Witch would be perfect for her.
Could kind of see it. But I look at her and I see Megan Fox and I'm like, oh god.
I don't. She's too pretty.
I see that other chick, though. I think that other chick would do good. She's actually a pretty decent actor.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not.
Not Megan Fox.
No, I know who you're talking about, the Scarlet Witch. But like I said, I just see her and I'm like, oh boy.
But that makes things difficult.
They could fuck it up.
They could fuck it up.
They could?
They could.
They could?
Yeah.
They could.
They could.
They probably will.
Maybe.
It all depends.
They kind of screwed up Captain Marvel.
No, they did not. Captain Marvel was really good.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was really good.
You know what's amazing? Shazam.
I heard Shazam was really good.
I heard that was good. Captain Marvel was really good, though.
Yeah, I have to give it a shot. I always hear, like...
Don't listen
It's
to
like-
what they say.
No, but there's a lot of them that's saying, wow, good job, Marvel, or what the fuck did you do, Marvel?
No.
I haven't in person heard the what the fuck Marvel yet.
You have
I've seen people online, not like my friends, but like screen caps of people online. It was bullshit. But I don't even read it because I'm like, I get like a few sentences in, I'm like, you're not making any points.
I'm assuming the people who are saying, like, what the F Marvel, are people who are, like, diehard comic book fans.
Probably.
And are not doing certain things the way they should be doing.
See, but
Could be it.
that's the thing. I know a lot of die-hard comic book fans, and they really enjoyed it.
No, I don't know.
Only one way to find out. Go fucking watch it.
Let's put it this way. I was full stand at one point.
Can we fire him again?
You never fired me.
Would you like a chance? Starting now.
Why'd you have to sound like Borat?
Good, you're fired.
This is my Synyster. She #1 prostitute in Kazakhstan.
So you want to talk about Raw yet or not?
Okay. How much time do we have?
We have time. I'll let you know.
Well, so, let's see. Raw kicked off with your newly crowned Universal Champion, a.k.a. CrossFit Jesus, Seth Rollins. Also, Daddy. And then...
Hey. Fuck one, marry one, kill one. Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Seth Rollins.
No.
I didn't ask
Chris
you.
Pratt. 3 Chris's. So what'd you do? You better say the right things. Or else I'm on him with firing you.
I'm marrying Chris Hemsworth, fucking Chris Evans, and killing Chris Pratt.
Taking out Chris Pratt, replacing him with Seth Rollins. Is it the same?
No.
You know
Absolutely not.
Okay, so go for
that.
it.
You only say that because he stopped the whole Thanos thing, right? He stopped them from taking away the glove of Thanos. Is that why you're mad at Chris Pratt?
No.
Because he got pissed off because his
Hey,
girlfriend died?
hey,
No.
of all the futures, this is the one that works.
Disrespect!
Spoilers!
The disrespect! If they haven't seen it in 3 goddamn years, they're never gonna see it.
Hey,
spoilers,
hey.
man.
Of all the futures, this is the one that works.
That is true.
So,
What?
But they have to get
Answer.
it right.
So,
answer.
Seth is then interrupted
Answer.
by
Answer.
you're also newly crowned
Answer.
WWE.
Answer.
I can't!
Challenge.
I can't. I cannot physically answer that one.
You have to.
I physically can't.
Give me a terrible
You
one and I'll
can't,
answer
but
it.
Chris Pratt, you can go fucking die.
Give me one and I'll answer it, no matter how awful it is.
No, you don't have that kind of standards.
I do.
These 3 are on pedestals.
I guarantee Nelson can give me 3 people, because he already has a look on his face, and it'll be very hard for me to pick.
Peyton,
Yep.
Alexa,
Yep.
Trish.
Yep. And see, there you go. It's difficult. But, if I had to think about it,
I know his answers. I know his answers.
I'm going to whisper my answers to you.
And then, okay.
Mm-hmm. Peyton, Alexa, and Trish, right?
Yep.
He's having difficulties.
I told you it's tough, but I'm going to do it.
He's
Talk to them while I'm...
He said 1.
Talk to them while I'm whispering. Got it?
Yeah.
Alright. What did I choose?
Did you hear him?
No.
No.
For one, I know you're bitch ass, so you're marrying the fuck out of Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's such a sweetheart, this and that. You're gonna fuck Trish. Because it's Trish fucking Stratus and everyone else is a hoe. And just for you being able to fuck Trish, you're gonna be so fucking happy with the world. And you're gonna kill Alexa because as beautiful as Alexa is and a sweetheart, she's not the #1 bae. It's Peyton as of now.
How about this, right? How about this?
I feel like he analyzed that way too fucking much, because a lot of that, the answers are right, but a lot of that was a really hard left.
I'll give you one. I'll give you something, right? You're Thanos.
Okay.
You have to kill 2 of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
The third one stays alive, keeps the one.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Kofi Kingston.
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Black Panther.
Ah! I have to kill 2 of the 3?
You have to. 2 of them will never come back ever again. No movies, no nothing. No wrestling. Nothing.
See, this goes back to childhood, so I gotta out Kofi and Black Panther.
So Spider-Man, you say?
Spider-Man lives.
So
answer
Thanos.
yours now.
No,
We're going back to you now. I just answered 2.
Why Thanos?
Thanos. Hold on.
He's gonna kill Thanos.
Thanos. You have to kill 2. You got Shawn Michaels,
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles,
Mm-hmm.
and your last one, Spider-Man.
Okay. And after I answer this, not only are you going to answer my previous one, I get to give you one of these as well.
He's gonna get one from me too.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll get his first.
No.
I need a lot of time. I need time for
You're
that
gonna get
one.
mine first. That's the only way this question's getting answered.
Alright, fine, answer it.
There you go.
So you said Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles, and Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Goes back to childhood. Spider-Man lives.
Wow. You know,
Yeah.
you killed AJ.
I killed
And the
AJ.
Heartbreak Kid.
See, here's another thing I have to remind you.
Spider-Man's fictional.
I'm aware. I got into wrestling in 2004. Very late.
I thought Spider-Man was dying there.
I thought so
When
too.
I got into wrestling, Shawn Michaels was on the shelf.
Yeah, I know.
It took months for me to even know who Shawn Michaels was.
But I'm very surprised that Sean
Spider-Man is childhood.
Damn.
So answer your, which two Chris's did I give him initially? Because he
Hemsworth.
killed Chris Pratt. So Hemsworth, Evans, and Seth.
Evans.
Well, I had my fingers crossed when we shook.
Eric, answer the question.
Let's go.
I can't! This is hard!
Well, too fucking bad. You think they were easy for me? No, I just had to make executive decisions. You want to own a business, be an executive, make decisions.
Seth dies.
Mm-hmm. And which one are you marrying?
It's still Hemsworth and fucking Evans.
Hemsworth and Evans? Alright.
Sorry, Seth.
2 need to die, and 1 lives. I'm gonna keep Hemsworth. I'm gonna keep Evans. Who plays Aquaman now? What's his name?
Jason Momoa.
And Jason Momoa. 2 die. 1 lives.
I wouldn't have done that. Jason Momoa was too easy.
Not for him.
How about this?
No. How about? That's mine.
He can answer. Which of the 3 Chris's do you like the most? Evans?
Yes.
Okay, I have one for you.
Still gotta answer mine.
Evans.
Evans lives?
Yes.
Wow, you're gonna kill the other 2, huh? You're a terrible human being. Alright, Nelson, you can give me yours.
Chris Evans?
Is this 2 die and 1 live? or?
2 die, 1 live. Okay, Chris Evans. I want to bring back Jason Momoa because I think you really need to think about that. And Kenny Omega.
Because I can see how much it's hurting him.
Chris Evans lives.
Wow!
Hey, I have one last
Holy
one.
crap!
I have one last
This Chris
one.
Evans needs to die.
It's not...
No, it needs
This
to
is
be
not,
Chris
it's not
Evans.
Chris Evans, no.
God damn it.
I'm keeping Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins, Eddie Guerrero.
Kenny.
Kenny.
I knew that was going to happen.
I wasn't sure. I had to check. Throwing Eddie in the mix, I wasn't sure.
I love Eddie. I absolutely love Eddie. But Kenny lives. I love Seth. Absolutely love Seth. But Kenny is my favorite.
Alright. Actually, want to do Raw now?
I don't even know where I got. I need help.
Seth and, it was Seth and Kofi.
Who?
That's what you left off.
I know, but mentally and emotionally.
Take a second to breathe.
We're already an hour into this?
Could kill so
Jesus.
many people.
We're back. It's been about an hour, and we haven't talked shit about wrestling,
Okay.
other than who we would kill.
Can I pause real quick? I need to get water.
No!
I need water!
From
To be
what?
fair,
I
this
have
was
water.
a throwaway show. This could just be our podcast.
We gotta talk about it.
Okay, Raw kicks off. You have Seth Rollins
Who
with
you
his
killed
new Universal
twice.
Champion. I know, but don't remind me.
Well, I'm just reminding you that you killed them twice.
New Universal Champion. He then gets interrupted by Kofi Kingston.
Who I killed once.
Yeah, but you Kofi's not up there like Seth is for me, who I killed twice.
Yeah, you killed him twice. How high up is he really?
He's up there.
No, he's dead.
Mhm.
He's down there, 6 feet. You killed him.
To be
You
fair,
killed him twice. He's 12 feet.
if you would have put Kenny Omega, Chris Evans,
Is Captain America your favorite superhero?
No, I think he's just Batman.
Actually, no.
Oh.
It's actually not Batman.
Huh.
Is it that dude that you keep talking to me about?
It's the Green Arrow.
Oh, no, not that dude. I forget the other dude you keep talking to me about. He's part of DC, too.
Chris Evans, Momoa,
He's a
and
bad
Green
guy.
Arrow.
Huh?
Chris Evans, Momoa, and Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
See, Green Arrow beats all.
Bad guy.
It's not Dark... No, it's not Dark Side or Dark Seed or whatever the hell it is. I forget what it's called, but he's like... He wears like, Deadshot.
Deadshot. I do love that. Deadshot is probably one of my favorite.
Need a standalone Will Smith Deadshot movie.
Yeah, I agree.
See, I love the Deadshot from the TV series Arrow.
Didn't watch the TV series, so I can't speak on it.
It's fucking perfect. Like, Will Smith was good, but the dude from the show, flawless.
Well, fuck it. Just call him Slade and give me Teen Titans back.
Well, he is Slade.
I know. That's why I said call him Slade instead of Deadshot and give me Teen Titans back.
Slade Wilson?
So, back to Raw with the man you killed.
Go.
Place.
Stop it.
I don't know. What?
Kofi interrupts him.
Yeah.
Your newly crowned WWE champion.
They're both dead,
Shut
so
up!
they can interrupt each other. Ghost can interrupt Ghost.
Send the dead back to dead.
Alright, there you go. Raw's yours.
The newly crowned WWE champion interrupts Seth, and they ultimately decide that they're going to have a one-on-one match in the main event to claim the winner take all.
Big E did a split. And they were all like, what the fuck?
Big E, stop. Bruh.
How about this? Kill 2.
Oh my god, we're still doing this?
It's video games. 2 of these things are no longer in the video game. Ever.
Ooh.
They're gone completely.
I get the feeling I know where 2 of these are going.
You get the feeling you know 2 of these. So I have Katana,
Mm-hmm.
Zidane,
Mm-hmm.
Squirtle.
Mm-hmm.
Kill 2.
Squirtle lives.
Wow. Cool.
Laura Bailey,
Mm-hmm. All voice actors or actresses?
Momiji.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Baker.
I don't really care that much for Troy.
I love Troy Baker!
I like Troy Baker, but if you're gonna put it in that category, it's already DOA.
Alright, fine.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
See what you did there. Laura Bailey.
Yep.
Momiji.
Yep.
Katana.
Well, is it Laura Bailey or is it the character that she portrays in DOA?
Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey wins.
The character she portrays.
Christy? Then Katana wins.
Interesting.
Easy.
I don't play Christy, so...
But no, Laura Bailey, she's perfect. Almost perfect.
She literally sold me on a fucking game. And a whole system I had to buy for the game.
She's almost perfect. I prefer Marie Sheree.
You can prefer whatever you want, but in my eyes, she's perfection.
Opinion?
Exactly, that's what I just said, in my eyes.
Yeah. You have very nice eyes when it comes to that. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Go back to talking about murdered people.
He's blushing. don't let him surprise.
Laura
I'm not
Bailey.
blushing. Oh my god, are we really still doing
Laura
this?
Bailey.
What? Alright, yeah.
Hideo Kojima.
Uh-huh.
Ed Boon.
Laura Bailey.
These other 2 would be dead in all their games.
I know! I'm picking Laura Bailey! Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't know what you... It's Laura Bailey. Yeah, Laura Bailey is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He's just too quick about it.
Spider-Man Kojima.
Spider-Man.
I don't think he's a fan of Kojima.
Eh.
Final Fantasy series.
Mm-hmm.
Persona series.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, one has to stay?
Yeah. Now we're pulling on all your trials.
Final Fantasy.
Oh shit! Finally, Spider-Man's dead. We done.
Yes.
Alright, go on.
Okay.
That's alright. Eric, Green Arrow or your fucking grandmother?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Y'all want to keep throwing shit at me, so I'm gonna.
You only gave me 2 options.
That's personal.
Yep, 2 options.
Fine. What was it?
It's a Green Arrow or his grandmother.
Green Arrow grandmother Shelby.
It's alright, I got a good one for him. It'll make you feel better.
I know.
I have a really good one for him, so answer it and I got you.
Yeah. I already know what you're going to say to me.
Do you?
Yes.
I know, you hit him where it
Alright,
hurts.
just go with me while he thinks, while he marinates.
The fiance, the daughter, or the dad?
The daughter.
That was an easy one for him.
I don't know, some people might be like, my fiance, my waifu.
Well,
No.
She has a very, like, she's close to me, close to my heart, but I mean, my daughter's future.
And then she turns out like Bad Baby.
Hey, if she does, she does. That's her life, but
This
between
is
now
hard.
and 18 years old,
Yeah, Bad Baby's 15.
no, she's never going to be 15. She's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18.
This is so hard. You put one of the wrong people in there though. You had your opportunity to kill someone off.
Lord. Do 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 do.
I really hope she doesn't watch this, because she'll be like, so why did it take you so long to think about that?
She knows how much my grandparents mean to me.
Green Arrow doesn't stand a chance, does he?
No. That's why I'm surprised you didn't say Chris Evans.
Well,
We know
you
Green Arrow
killed
wins.
Chris Evans when you had
I never killed Chris
when
Evans.
Green Arrow's in the picture. Said Green Arrow.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
You didn't put Chris Evans in there.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't. You
You
did
did.
not. Because Chris Evans would have won.
Said Chris Evans, Momoa, Green Arrow.
Yeah, you said Chris Evans.
No,
I mean,
it was
Green Arrow.
Chris Evans, Momoa, and not Green Arrow. It was Kenny Omega you put in that one. And I chose Chris Evans.
Yeah, because I asked you. I was like, "Is Captain America your favorite like superhero?" You said no. You said
Yeah,
Green
but
Arrow
you
was.
never put
And I was like,
Green-
"Okay, so Green Arrow."
You never put Green Arrow in that. The only one that you put was Kenny, Chris Evans, and Jason Momoa. And then you were in shock when I chose Chris Evans
Don't
over
worry,
Kenny.
We're live. Well, we're not live.
Go ahead.
I can rewind it.
Put Chris Evans in it. I'll give you that opportunity to put Chris Evans back in it so you can watch him die.
No, I'm good. He's gonna die regularly now. He's gonna die in the next movie, so I don't want to see him die twice.
Come on.
That was my owl.
No, you don't get an out.
So, Kofi says to Seth,
Well, no, he has to answer.
"We need to like, get this shit done.
He has to answer.
I'm just gonna bullet point this."
I mean, we're good at bullet pointing.
Winner takes all match for the main event.
No, he's just not gonna answer.
Just the greatest.
Just like the punishments he tries to avoid. What?
Shelby. He said Shelby.
Lives?
This isn't for real. It's not like we're gonna go out and kill the other person.
This is hard. I know it's not real, but picking this is the most difficult decision I've ever had to make.
And before this, his most difficult decision was, do I masturbate today?
Oh, that's never a difficult decision.
Mine is, did I eat like 3 of these cupcakes already? Or
That's not a decision.
That's how I feel about the diabetes cookies. You can collect yourself to go back to Raw.
I can do raw for you.
Shelby.
Okay.
Lives?
Lives?
You thought you were just gonna say a name
said
and we
yes,
weren't
he
gonna
said
question
yes.
it?
He said yes, okay.
Alright, good to know.
Ah! God!
Good to know. Alright, you may proceed.
Sorry, Bob.
Light on fire. These 2 cats.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I gotta light 2 of them on fire. These 2 cats, Biggs. I'm not gonna tell you because I know you're gonna light my cat on fire.
Light my cat's on fire, I'm lighting you on fucking fire.
I had the option.
Matter of fact, light my cat's on fire, I'm lighting Shelby on fire.
Jesus.
Fucking day.
Jesus.
Don't light my cat's on fire!
I'll light Alexander on fire.
What's a worse?
You wouldn't light Alex on fire.
Okay, I would.
What's a worse like, what would you get more time for? Cops arrest you for lighting 2 cats on fire, or cops arrest you for
Well, I'm
lighting
a black
human
man
on
lighting
fire?
a white girl on fire, so I automatically lose. He's a white kid lighting cats on fire, they're gonna be like, oh, he's fine, he just needs
He has a
tutoring.
mental...
Yeah.
If you set the cats on fire,
They're like, no, he has some mental issues. Look at his Lars Sullivan gym.
I do not. Don't you fucking dare compare me to Lars.
It is pointy like Lars. I'll give you that. There you go.
It's still pretty...
Get fucked. So Raw, main event, winner takes all for the WWE Universal Championship. Fuck you, assholes.
I didn't call you Lars.
Shut up.
You have to use big words.
Oh,
like
you know what? Fuck it. Lars, speaking of that dick face, who showed up on Monday? Lars makes his fucking debut. Prick, eat a dick.
At least he didn't pass out this time or had an anxiety attack.
Oh, I'm
like
surprised he
I
didn't.
feel like he's having one right now.
Fuck you.
Jesus.
So what happened with Lars? Or your doppelganger?
He murdered Kurt Angle, did a flying headbutt.
Eric did or Lars did?
Lars.
What's the difference?
Jesus.
Welcome back. Your nose is flaring just like his.
He doesn't have a speech impediment. So, Lars has a speech impediment. So, he can't be Lars because he doesn't have a speech impediment.
Oh no, we gotta see if he fucks up.
Because Lars talks like that.
There it is! He's Lars.
Suffering fucking that.
My boy does have a list.
Bad one.
Facts.
It happens.
A guy that looks like that, I'm gonna get to you the next day. What? I can't.
Who let Cartman into the WWE?
That's when DX needs to wear.
Ski guys.
The thing they wore
with
for
the
Sergeant
wipers.
Slaughter? Yeah. God.
You had a match between Baron Corbin and Dean Ambrose.
Nope, you were very wrong, sir. You're supposed to have a match between Dean Ambrose and Bobby Lashley.
Whatever.
Bobby Lashley says, "Don't worry, Dean.
I'm fucking flustered.
I'll take care of your wife while you're gone."
So Dean snapped,
Mhm.
and then Bobby put him through a table.
Yep. Next segment, Bailey and Alexa. It probably wasn't the very next segment. I'm just winging it.
Bailey
Bailey
and
got
Alexa.
destroyed, right?
Yeah, Bailey got squashed. Alexa's back. This is the first match, and I don't know how long.
And then we're gonna
I feel like that has to
been
do with
months.
Sasha.
Yeah, and then we're gonna skip right to the main event,
Because
where it wasn't a main
nothing
event.
else happens.
You can't skip Elias.
Oh yeah,
About
Elias
to rap.
came out and he rapped and he rhymed a word with "dead man," saying that no one's gonna erupt on the next one who is will be a dead man.
And then you heard the massive...
And dong! Here comes old ass Undertaker with the
Big boot.
meanest widow's peak.
And Elias was contemplating, like, do I really want to do this?
And then Elias said, "You know what? I do want to do this." Undertaker literally looked at him like, "You must be out your mind." Chokeslammed him to hell. Tried to do a tombstone, but Elias doesn't understand that you're supposed to keep your legs spread apart.
So Undertaker was like, spread your freaking legs. And then
Elias like, "No, I don't want you smelling my vagina." And then he got tombstoned.
Elias has a mangina.
And then the main event was Kofi and Seth.
Well, the joke's on you.
Wait. Main event? What main event?
Which turned into The Bar showing up. And then it was Seth and Kofi versus The Bar, where the fans did Beach Ball Mania.
The bar.
And that was the end. Seth and Kofi win.
Obviously.
Probably one of the worst Raw after Manias ever.
But they can't do anything because the superstar shakeup is next week.
Smackdown.
Super.
How much time do we have?
We have time for SmackDown because
Go
I'm
for
going to
it.
go through it quick.
I need to pee.
Then go tinkle.
Just know everybody's going to see you leave and go tinkle because you can't sit through segments. I got my bullet points here. The New Day come out. Kofi celebrates with them. Big E does a split again. They cut a pretty decent promo. Bar interrupts them, challenges them to a 6-man tag, and Big E's like, well, I mean, yeah, but your math is a little bit wrong. There's 2 of you, 3 of us. And they said they made a front on Raw, and Drew McIntyre's music plays. So the main event is going to be The Bar and Drew McIntyre versus, are you done yet?
No.
Why are you flipping him off?
We know why.
Oh, because you couldn't handle his question?
Well, that wasn't my question.
There it was.
You brought up 2 of the 3. I brought up the last one. It is true.
Oh my god. Go back to my notes. Yep, so alright. So that's how the show opened. We then got Aleister Black making his entrance because guess what?
Tag team.
We're gonna have a tag team match, players. Ricochet and Aleister Black and Ali versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Rusev with Lana, and Andrade with Zelina. As fun a match as it could be, I did notice that Ali had a fuck ton of red on.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought that he could be jumping, but at the same time I was like, no, he's not going to jump to Raw.
It's very possible.
It's possible, but I don't feel like it is one of the possibilities.
CrossFit Jesus versus CrossFit Jesus.
What I don't understand is why 205 Live is still associated with Raw when it's on Tuesday nights with SmackDown.
Yeah, you remember when they dropped the ball in that Survivor Series match years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Khalees still won, or was he still with the U.S. title at that time?
I don't think he was US.
There was a Cruiserweight Championship match at a Survivor Series where one was from SmackDown, and if the SmackDown guy won, all the Cruiserweights went to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we're like, yeah, that makes sense, and then they didn't do it.
Yeah.
But after this match, Ali got RKO'd out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, which followed by
Rusev getting a stunner from KO.
Yeah, Kevin Owens.
So, that was a thing. R-Truth came out, they had a promo. Joe interrupted, beat R-Truth's ass. Joe cut a promo, said, you know, he's gonna destroy anyone in the locker room. And then you heard Braun, he brawled with Joe. And yeah, Joe's like, you won this time.
Next week, when you get drafted here, I'll beat you then.
See, that's why I think Braun is going to SmackDown.
I think so.
But the Drew McIntyre was a planted swerve.
You think
Could
Drew
be.
is a planted swerve?
Yeah, because they're already promoting Drew versus Seth.
Card subject to change.
Mm-hmm.
Subject to change, but I'm pretty sure Drew is staying on Raw.
We'll see. And then we got the love of my life, my future wife,
Ugh,
Peyton Royce.
I fucking want that to happen.
and Billie Kay.
Because if Drew does jump, it's going to be not Drew versus Seth. It's going to be Lars versus Seth.
Ooh. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you say that, and Vince is like, "Oh, Lars looks so great. I love him. We need to push him to the moon." That's exactly what they're doing with him.
Well, no, Vince is actually pissed with
Yeah,
Lars.
Vince still isn't sold on Lars, I think, after all that.
You sure?
Hoopla. Because, you know, it just sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla.
Sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla.
Sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla.
Sounds like a lot of...
Shit.
Really? The SpongeBob? No.
Hoopla.
Anyway.
Speaking of Vince, actually, he actually just fired a writer today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that beforehand.
Mm-hmm. And Road Dogg stepped away.
Mm-hmm.
AEW
Possibly.
Possibly.
to join Billy Gunn.
Possibly. That's most likely.
So, the Iconics talked about how they're fighting champions. They struck their pose. Surprisingly, people are cheering them now.
Iconic.
And they are taking on one of the most prestigious tag teams in all of wrestling with a record of 45 and 0.
That's right.
The Brooklyn Bells, Carissa and Kristen. They squashed the shit out of them.
Yeah.
But it was shown that Paige was backstage watching the match, and then Kayla Braxton, because they let go of Dasha Fuentes, their spring cleaning has started, guys. Kayla asked Paige what she's doing, and Paige is like, yeah, you know, I came to watch the Iconics take on this amazing tag team of the Brooklyn Bells. I can't believe they won. But next week, I'm going to be bringing an actual tag team to SmackDown Live for them to face, since they're fighting champions.
They're going to win.
Yeah.
And I'm fearful that if they have a title match, they might lose the titles.
Yeah, I am too. So Shane McMahon cuts his promo. He comes out. Basic cookie cutter Shane McMahon promos nowadays for being best in the world. And he tortures poor Greg Hamilton.
Yeah. I like it, though.
It makes you hate him, which is the point.
And you're bringing other people involved into this that you, feel for. Cause...
I don't give a damn. You don't torture Greg.
He's torturing Greg.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Now
give
say it with conviction, Greg.
I don't want him to be
The
tortured
best
either.
in the world. That's not conviction, Greg.
He's the best.
He literally dragged him up the entire rampway by his, and he's like, sounds like you're getting, you're choking. You're choking on this. And he's choking him with his thighs. He's dragging him up the rampway.
It's good though, because you're getting people who we actually care about. I mean, he's a badass announcer. Mm-hmm. So it's like...
He's the best in-ring announcer since Lillian.
It was nice to see Lillian at Mania.
Yeah, it was nice to see her.
We then got a Smackdown.
I don't think so. I have someone else rated a little bit higher than Lillian. It was that guy that was...
Tony Gemmell?
Yes!
The Rated R
Superstar!
No.
I love Tony so much.
Oh my god. So after that, we have a Smackdown Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and the Hardys.
The Usos.
Yeah. Usos lost.
I don't understand why they lost.
Hardys won.
Because they're jumping to Raw.
I do think they're jumping.
Why didn't they lose at Mania?
Because it was meant to be the Hardys, and for some reason, they didn't put the Hardys in the match. I don't know why. Really didn't make any sense. But it was a good match.
No, maybe because
worth
of
the
their,
watch.
Maybe Diddy appreciates them for signing with them, so they're like, yeah, we'll have you in it. Friggin'. Because we don't like any of the other tag teams there.
But see...
And they probably don't see Aleister and Ricochet being a tag team forever.
Yeah. But see, guess who came at the end of the match? Lars Sullivan, and he beat the shit out of the Hardys. Mm-hmm. With chance of...
And you know what this reminds me of? Someone else who debuted against the Hardys and beat the shit out of both of them. Brock Lesnar.
Oh my god, he did debut and beat the shit out of the Hardys.
Yep. Same thing they're doing with Lars.
Oh boy.
What if Lars goes to SmackDown?
He's not.
Where did Brock end up?
He went to SmackDown, but...
Brock, Lars, Braun, Ronda...
I don't know. That's way too much already.
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Beefy guys on Raw too, though.
Get it away. Get it away.
You probably won't get...
The high flyers are coming to Raw.
Get it away.
And the monsters and beefy ones are going to SmackDown.
Hey, let's hear from Becky Lynch.
My wife.
She basically cuts the same promo we heard on Monday.
My love.
Other than adding that Lacey Evans apparently wants to finally do something now. So as Becky is leaving, she turns around and Lacey clocks her in the fucking face. This time she sold the shit out of it as if she couldn't even stand back up.
Stupid bitch.
Oh, now he's gonna hate Lacey Evans.
You don't touch my wife.
She laid her out.
You don't touch my wife.
Good, because you need a threat. You can't just be like, we all know Becky ain't gonna drop the title the very first pay-per-view.
No.
But you need some form of a threat.
Yeah.
But Lacey's not a threat.
Yeah, but this is a good way to build her up to be something bigger.
Yeah.
What are you, nervous?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I always do.
Yeah.
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 I don't care. You don't touch the wife.
Yeah. That dinosaur one though, that was so good. That was so
Oh my
good.
god. So we got our main event. Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Cesaro versus The New Day. 6-man tag, you know, you do what you can. I feel like Drew didn't do much. When he was in the ring, he controlled it. And it ended with Kofi hitting Trouble in Paradise on Sheamus, and 1, 2, 3, New Day win. They celebrate with his family in the ring.
You know, I like it, I guess. But, I mean, since, like, when has the Trouble in Paradise just knocked people out like that easily?
Well, it has to now.
I know, but it's just so weird. Like, why not give him, like, something else to do? I mean, he's not Jamaican anymore.
Oh. Well, they could have with the SOS, but they buried that long ago.
Yeah.
And then, really quickly, over 205 Live, we're getting a rematch for the Cruiserweight Championship. Mm-hmm. It opened with Humberto Carrillo versus Jack Gallagher, with Drew on commentary to teach Humberto a lesson. It looked like Humberto was going to win. Drew came in, started beating the shit out of Humberto. Jack actually headbutted Drew and laid him out because Jack had seen enough. I guess in that match, Humberto would earn Jack's respect. Buddy Murphy gets a promo saying he's going to win his title back. Tony Nese says no one's going to take the title from him. Oney Lorcan has a meeting in Drake Maverick's office, and Cedric comes in, and he's like, yeah, instead of you having 2 meetings, you need to have one right now and talk about our match. And Drake says, yeah, match next week. And Oney said the problem with 205 Live, because I guess Cedric had told him that 205 Live could be his. He said the problem is you're still here. That's another one I meant to put on my list, Cedric.
Yeah.
Cedric's
because I think
somewhere.
Oney's going to beat him next week.
Mm-hmm. And that'll be his
Oney's
send-off.
going to be the threat to Tony.
Yeah.
Cedric's
Tony
going to
is like
SmackDown.
face right now.
Would be nice.
Yeah, I would see that.
And then we got the Cruiserweight Championship match, which was really good.
Buddy lost.
Buddy lost, yeah, because Buddy, I think, is going to end up in NXT again.
Does Drew move?
I think Drew's going to SmackDown.
I think...
Because I don't... What I don't get is that they put it on Tony Nese when Drew should have...
Oh, Drew Gulak.
See, I think Cedric goes to SmackDown, Buddy goes to Raw.
It's very possible.
Just so that way they can be like, yeah, you can stay with your girl.
Yeah, you know WWE doesn't like that.
NXT!
Unless you're the Usos and Naomi.
Candice!
Hey. Relax. Okay? You gotta calm the fuck down. Slow down, slow your roll. Relax a little bit, alright? Take it in, you know, bask.
You want to change the shit?
Bask in its glory. Bro.
I don't like that bitch putting her hands on Becky. Stupid bitch.
You gonna change?
So, if Becky got jumped one day by a masked figure, you would talk a hell of a lot of shit about that masked figure, right? You would hate that bitch, right?
Depends on who the masked figure is.
No, it's defense.
And then
Actually,
she pulls off the mask and it's Tony Storm.
bitch is getting fucked up.
Tony's getting effed up?
Fact. Becky is wife. Becky above life.
Next month he'll say Tony above life.
He'll go back.
No, I won't. Becky is my wife.
It's once Becky loses the titles.
No! No! I've been saying this before she got the titles!
There's a record of you saying Tony. And crying as you say it.
I was not crying.
Sounded like you were.
I was not crying.
Sorry.
And I'm telling you that was Tony over Ember and not Becky.
Because we knew Ember wasn't in the running. So why would we?
Becky over everything.
He's trying to make himself feel better.
Becky over everything.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches. They're all a bunch of sons of bitches. Every last one. They're a bunch of sons of bitches.
Are you done?
No, I'm not fucking
Alright, Nelson, you can talk.
Speaking of sons of bitches, I got a notification today on our email.
Whose email?
Our email for the podcast. And some dick cheese commented.
Kid Limbo's back!
Fucking bitch.
Oh my god! I haven't checked the comments in a while. Where's my computer?
Bitch.
Go on, Nelson, do your thing.
You're a bitch, Kid Limbo. All of a sudden you want to show back up? Is it because the god came back?
Candice versus Leah with Vanessa. Candice,
Oh yeah, it's everything that happened. I already seen this. Yeah.
Candice won via Lionsault. That's why I'm just going to go through this. Backstage, the Dream was backstage at WrestleMania, and he was just walking through where the guys would usually walk through and then take the turn to enter the entranceway.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Murphy walks by him and says, "Oh look, guy who couldn't get it done, guy who can't get it done." All this other shit. And Buddy was like, "Yeah, well, we'll see." Like, pretty much challenged him for the North American title.
Yeah.
Next week's NXT. Real and Trips talk Kushida, saying how great it is, how long it took them for him to finally be here, but they got him here. Birch versus Riker, where Riker won with what they're calling a Widowmaker.
Widowmaker, that's what they ended up calling it?
Mm-hmm. Forgotten Sons destroy Birch and Lorcan. Interview with Shayna. They said, like, how did you defy the odds? Shayna's like, it doesn't matter who's out there, I will always win. Main event, Street Profits versus Fabian and Marcel. That's for later. Pete was caught after the takeover, interviewed. He says, what's your reaction after 2 long years of holding that belt? He goes, only says these words, he says, there will be a rematch. Buddy versus Velveteen, set for next week. Main event. Starts off, Street Profits hit a blockbuster electric chair suplex from the top rope on Marcel, and they won after what seemed like Eichner and Marcel were controlling most of the match. But they overcame that. NXT UK. It's being noted Tony Storm will take on Ginny for the belts tonight. Lots of blah.
Shout out Kid Limbo!
Get fucked.
Lots of bad blood between the two. Ginny calling herself queen. Travis Banks takes on Cassius Ohno.
Oh no!
In the UK.
Hobos!
Who has verbally attacked Travis, wants to show Brits that Americans can do it better.
And he loses.
Ohno hits his new move called the Rubik's Cube, which is pretty much Kenny Omega's finisher, except he doesn't do one leg, he holds both legs.
So he does the one-winged angel.
He does a two-winged angel.
Two-winged angel. But it's called the Rubik's Cube.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
He kicks out, random roll up for a victory for Travis.
So it's not a finisher.
2 weeks ago, Rhea says she's the most dominant woman in the NXT and no one can stop her. And then Piper Niven debuted.
She finally debuted?
Said the most dominant woman is here now, leading up to her first match next.
Oh, so she's gonna put over Piper and then leave.
Pretty much.
She could dominate me.
Rhea Ripley or Piper?
Rhea Ripley.
Jordan Devlin says all here. What?
Not what?
What'd you say?
He said she could dominate me. I said Rhea Ripley or Piper?
Oh.
And he was like, Rhea. I never showed you the video.
Which one?
Rhea's first time seeing snow.
You did not show me this.
I'll pull it up for later.
Jordan Devlin says all he hears is Pete versus Walter. Says that Pete's a loser. All I do is win the past year, and I deserve a shot at the championship. Killer Kelly versus Piper Niven. Ends a high angle driver for the win for Niven. Rhea tries to sneak, but gets caught and slowly leaves. Mustache Mountain was seen backstage. They said they were super excited to be at WrestleMania Access and promote NXT UK. Gibson and Drake were backstage. They called the Grizzled Young Veterans. They're going to issue a non-title challenge to see where the competition is, and daring anyone to show up next week at NXT UK. Joseph Connors versus Jack Stars. Joseph wins after Jack tries a crossbody off the top rope. Joseph catches him and puts him down. He then begins to speak to a turnbuckle. Dave Mastiff is heavily promoted, in which I think he's going to be like the big threat to Walter later down the line. Ginny versus Tony Storm. Started off slow. Super slow for a 10-minute match. But Tony wins with a Storm Zero. I think that's what we call it.
Storm Zero.
Ginny had no chance. And that's how NXT UK ends.
Look at that. Got the hella quick.
Only an hour show. For each show.
Oh no, hobos.
Oh no!
I just had a thought.
Oh boy.
Because they're not... Are they doing the shake-up in 1 week, or are they splitting it up into
It's
two?
Monday and Tuesday.
That's it.
Yeah, it says starts Monday, ends Tuesday.
The international shakeup.
Makes me wonder. See, that kind of fucks things.
The only reason why they say international is for the NXT UK shit.
Yeah.
But that kind of fucked things. Because I was like, what if Buddy Murphy does win that title on Wednesday?
Awesome.
And Velveteen gets drafted?
Right.
Well, if you know the spoilers, you already know who won.
I don't.
I do.
We have retention.
We have a retention.
Spoiler!
NXT spoilers, you know? You can always look forward to them. Hey.
I try not to because I like watching it.
Which is fair. Especially since it's your jurisdiction, it makes it easier to watch when you don't know what's happening.
Yeah, more exciting.
Yeah, it adds to it. Adds some flavor. Pizzazz.
I wish there were spoilers for Raw.
There is.
Can't get spoilers for something they change an hour beforehand.
That's true too.
2 matches. An hour beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh.
At the same time. Well, it looks like everyone's tired and bored now.
I'm not tired or bored. I'm still upset.
Hey, you chose who you killed.
Fuck. I'm over that.
Oh.
Stupid bitch attacking my woman.
Oh my god. Remember that time when you lost the rights to her?
Yeah.
That was...
And then I got my rights back. Because someone chose Lana.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you sitting with your bays right now?
I was going to say something about that. I'm just going to wait till next week.
For draft.
He was waiting for the draft to see how that goes.
Yeah, see who goes away, because I may need to do some changes.
Because he was saying, when we were talking before, he's like, I can see the Iconic getting drafted. I'm like, the Iconics aren't going to get OX and Payne on the same show.
Like, if Rhea Ripley gets drafted, I already have a backup for her.
I hope that happens, but we know who you're picking anyways.
Yeah. It just makes SmackDown like, fuck. Who am I going to pick now?
Ronda Rousey.
I'm not going to pick Ronda. I picked the ring ropes.
I picked Doug.
Doug?
Funny?
Eh?
Doug Funny?
Who?
No. Doug, Skeeter, Patty, Mayonnaise.
There's a Skeeter on my Peter. Whack it up. Whack it up.
No. Stop. Like, one day he's gonna wake up and the first thing he's gonna see on his ceiling is spray paint that says Becky's a hoe.
I'll fucking kill
And you're gonna see the bird? Fuck Ben. Fuck Becky. Becky's a hoe.
Becky is not a hoe. Everyone else is a hoe.
Hey, she got coffee with that one guy, man.
She was being nice and respectful, and she felt sorry for the man.
Ruby didn't give a fuck. Neither did Sarah or Liv.
Well, that's because they're both... The three of them are fucking bitches. At least she has a heart.
Bro, that was way too cringy. Even I would have been like, nah, no, you gotta go.
It was hard to watch.
That was so hard to watch.
It was hard to watch, but you know what? At least my woman has a heart.
And then she sucked his dick for coffee.
She did not suck his dick for coffee.
Prove it.
You prove it.
I'll search up Rebecca on fucking porn right now.
Fuck.
You know how happy you would be if she came up?
I wouldn't be happy about that.
Oh,
He would be.
I would be. I would be hella ecstatic.
He'd be like, sorry Shelby, I can't pick you up right now.
No, what do you mean? She'd be looking at him with me.
Jesus.
So I think this podcast needs to end.
Yeah.
Like now.
It's Becky. We both argue over whose wife she actually is. Clearly she's my wife.
So if Shelby said, either I get Becky or we're fighting to the death for Becky.
We're fighting to the death for Becky.
Wow. So who dies? Shelby or Becky?
My Shelby. She would agree with me. She would be like, I'd kill me too.
I'd kill me too.
And then if it was me or Becky, I'm dead.
As you're digging the ditch, whoa. Oh.
And then Becky leaves me dry. But I let you live.
She's like, I don't give a fuck about you.
But you're my wife.
Oh no, she never agreed.
You bitch. It's okay. I like a chase.
Now you're like that guy. Creepy and desperate.
Can we get coffee?
You good?
I joked.
Are you choking on that last body part of Seth you had to eat to dispose of?
Who?
The guy you killed twice.
I would do it again.
So would you be like hella happy if you found out like Seth was dating Becky? Or would you be hella like torn? Because I see them together a lot.
That's because they're both going to be champion. So, I mean, that's possible. I don't know what they do with their lives.
I see them together a lot too.
How does it make you feel?
Probably Becky enjoys the small dick. It is what it is.
I'm waiting to know your feelings, sir.
Becky does have pictures out there of her in a thong and shit like that. But I mean, it's not anything that crazy.
Yeah. It's not that crazy.
You sound like he wouldn't already know.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. I've seen them all.
The question remains, how would you feel?
I don't know how I would feel.
Would you be happy? Would you be upset?
My spaghetti would be very upsetty.
Would you be upset?
I would be upset.
Lars is back!
That's very bad. Because in the beginning of the show, we said, we'll find someone else for him. It seems like it's going to be Lars.
It is fucking... I will shave the beard.
Okay.
I will fucking shave the fucking beard. Don't ever disrespect me like that.
I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Hey,
That was the thing.
Lars, calm down.
Do not fucking call me Lars.
Calm down, Lars.
Listen! I am not Lars!
Mr. Sullivan.
Mr. Sullivan.
Mrs. Sullivan?
Listen, Matt Stryker.
That didn't even make sense.
You're a teacher?
No, I've never been a teacher.
He tries.
No.
You actually gave lessons. You've taught your nephew.
Oh yeah, I was a math teacher.
And you've taught voice acting. So therefore, welcome to Mr. Stryker's classroom.
I think tutors and
It
teachers
has
are
to
very
be a
different.
person in WWE. Currently. That's why I've double single leaves. I told them we'd have to find something else.
Hornswoggle.
He's not in WWE.
There he is.
He just pops up randomly.
Doesn't matter. He's still under contract.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's under contract.
Of course he is.
He pops up other places. Under contract, he's not going
He's
to do
allowed to pop up other places. He has one of those contracts.
I'm pretty sure they just asked him to come back randomly.
He's a freelancer. It's fine.
Yeah, so therefore, freelance. Doesn't count.
If Kofi loses the belt, not at a major pay-per-view, you could be Kofi.
He's not worthy.
Why does he have to lose the belt? What the fuck?
He's not worthy.
How is that a thing?
Because you lose the belt.
Why does he have to lose the belt?
Because you lose the belt. It has to be some association.
Oh, I see where you're going. Okay, I got you.
Just, who is he?
How?
How is he Conor Reeves? Because he's a shitbag. The finest.
I've never claimed to be the finest.
That is true.
Okay.
See, we found a correlation with you and Lars. You at least gotta make something work here.
Definitely not the hair.
Look at that. Lars made
I'm
this
picturing him
observation.
bald right now. Would he have Lars's head shape? No. Lars is like just too big of a meathead. Lars is just like bulge. Actually, his legs are not really that like. His legs are like tiny.
It's just the chin.
He has like the Great Khali effect. Like huge and then just tiny legs.
It's like,
Little
I'm telling you,
sticks.
it is just the way his chin looks with that hair. If he had a big ass nose, I would have said Triple H. But he
That's a
doesn't.
good compliment.
But he doesn't have a big ass nose. What they did with the Hall of Fame, though, with the nose glasses and the eye glasses, priceless.
Otis.
Otis?
I don't think he's Otis.
He's got Otis's head shape, Otis's beard,
Oh, that's funny. You can
weights,
stick
and
to your,
steaks.
You stick to your childish
Steaks.
calling names.
Weights.
You're still
He's
a,
more Tucker.
You're still a KO to me.
Tucky.
Thank you, sir.
Pieces of shit.
Doesn't matter what Lars says.
It's true, because Otis has personality and Lars doesn't. Lars has a speech impediment.
I don't have that. You do.
Really?
You have a stutter.
I do.
It's okay.
I
Lars
was
is
really
just
bad when I was a
jealous.
kid.
Lars is just jealous.
That's true.
What did you say about when you were a kid?
Like, I really couldn't talk when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Lars is just jealous he's not eligible for this until he does his punishments. I mean, neither am I.
I mean, even if he was eligible, I mean, let's face it, like, he hasn't won anything in a long ass time, so I'm not really worried about anything.
I haven't done anything in how long?
Like a month.
A month.
Yeah, just about a month.
A month.
Yeah.
A month.
No, say it right. Yeah.
You realize I haven't predicted
In like 2 months?
2 months?
Oh, excuse me.
No. I haven't been able to predict since I lost it.
Oh. Don't know when that was. It was like 3 years ago.
This podcast just reached a year, and you've had 2 reigns.
No, he's on 3.
Oh, yeah, this is my third.
Oh, that's right. You are on 3. It's going to be a short one.
We'll see.
He has at least 30 days.
I'm not known to have short reigns.
Put it on the line right now.
Oh my god. Who wants to end the show?
Mortal Kombat. Right now.
Oh my god.
Who wants to end the show?
Thank you for joining us on Scheduled for One Fall. Seeing as I started it, apparently I gotta end it because these two lazy fucks don't want to end it or start things anymore. So welcome to the Scheduled for One Fall podcast.
Welcome.
And goodbye.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Comment your own thoughts on what's going to happen with the Superstar Shakeup. And...
Kid Limbo,
love you.
it's nice to see you're alive.
Yeah, good for you. We were kind of concerned.
But go fuck yourself still.
I was concerned. He just came back.
I wasn't concerned.
He was concerned.
I was not.
See? He's Larsing it up right now.
No.
Lars.
I'm glad to know you're alive, but I didn't miss you.
Mr. Sullivan will see you now.
What did he even say?
He was just like, oh, haven't commented in a while. With like a crying, like smiling face. I was like, oh my god, Kid Limbo, nice to know you're fine. I missed you. Well, I said we missed you, and they're like, well, I missed you.
He's a fucking traitor-ass bitch.
He was never on your bandwagon. So
I didn't want him on my bandwagon. But the fact that he was on Team Nell, and then he was like, you know what, nah, it's time for Team Zell.
he was like, Nell's gotta be in a dick.
He was on your bandwagon for a little while. It was when... I think
Yeah, because he was like, I don't know, if Zell can't get the job done, I might have to jump.
Yep. He threatened Zell.
Yeah, and then what happened? Zell couldn't get the job done. You got the job done.
I did.
And he was like, oh, wow.
And then he
That
was
was
like,
good.
I'm going back to Nell, it's fine.
He? Whatever, we don't know your gender, I
He,
apologize.
she, they, them, whatever you prefer, I don't care.
We don't know, so we're just...
Don't know?
Yeah, we're not trying to offend if we are.
I apologize. But for that matter, you are a traitor-ass bitch.
Hey, Nell was going through his tweener phase, alright? That's
So,
why.
regardless of what you identify as, you can identify as a toaster. You're a traitor-ass bitch of a toaster. I don't care.
Lars, are you done?
Traitor-ass bitch.
Lars.
Turncoat
Lars.
sellout.
Lars.
Damn.
What?
You responded to Lars.
This is why he doesn't comment very often.
I would like this little bitch to comment very often.
Yeah, please, comment more. It's nice when you chime in.
Dickhead.
Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week.
Motherfucker. Shut up.
Yeet.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet! And down.
Alright, no. That's for fucking 12-year-olds.
Dab on me. Do it.
That's
Just do
for
it.
fucking 12-year-olds.
Do it. Just do it.
You want to say bye so I can officially close this?
Goodbye.
Dab.
No,
Dab.
you did
Dab. Yeah!
I didn't do it.
He totally dabbed.
No one doesn't like...
No, he actually went like that.
No, I did not.
He did
My
that.
head did not move.